Talk about it. I'm already laughing because it's funny. Yes. Can you guess what it is if I'm laughing like
this? No.
Let me give you a hint. Let me give you a hint. The wife got mad. Because,
Oh.
Hold on, man. Make sure you don't pull that drink out, man.
Why?
They ain't sponsoring us. They ain't giving us no money. So you drink it to the side. All right.
Let me pour it in a cup then. Shit.
All right. But yeah, we back, man. With another episode 2 of the Culture Corner.
Culture Corner.
Yep, Steve and Steve show. We here again, back to give y'all some good topics, some good stuff to talk about. It was something else that I wanted to kick it off. I wanted to say, but I totally forgot it. It slipped my mind. This is not one of those fully script shows here, you know. We really flow off of each other, and that's what we do. You ready to go off the first joint?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So for the first topic of the day, we are going to be talking about single life. So, hey man, let me come at you first, man.
Come at me. Come at
me. Yeah. You do, cause you are newly.
Not too new.
Not too new, but you kind of freshly single. So, how you gonna go about it this time around? How you feeling? Like how you?
Hey
how
man,
are you this time?
This time is weird to me, bro. Because I really like. Of course, you know it was a little hard at first, but I'm good on everything, bro. Like I'm focused on the things that I know I gotta get done, you know, so that I can leave corporate world, you know. So I've always been a CLB, so I'm gonna make sure I dial back on that. Like if I do start talking to somebody, you know,
you just gotta be smarter. Like my like you know what I'm saying, talking to my therapist, you know, one of my what you call it? I don't know if you want to call it attributes or qualities, whatever it is. But she said that I'm selective. And that's a new thing for me. I have become selective, you know. So I can turn that on and off now. I've been able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that I've been able to turn it off. I mean, you know what we seen earlier with the
yeah. I mean, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a CLB at heart. This who I am.
For real, that's who I am. Yeah, that's who I am. I love love.
I love love, and actually, that's one of my affirmations that I have to say every day, that I'm supposed to be saying every day. My therapist would be mad at me if she heard that I wasn't doing it every day. So yeah, about that. Yeah, that's one of mine. It's like I love to love. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my things.
Yeah, but I'm definitely going about it a little different, man. Like, dating is kind of I mean, that's just what I do though. So you know what I'm saying? So I just let it be known, like, hey, look, like we might go do something fun, but just know I'm not really looking for nothing serious at the moment, you know. But of course you're gonna have those that always want to force and to try to
Bro,
force
that's
it
how you got in your last.
No, my last one, we actually was vibing.
Selective. Say, but you said you started it off like that last time though. So
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing is, when it comes to this, man, the singles, it's a tough spot to be in, because you know, because you would want to, of course you want to have a woman's company, you want to go on dates, you want to go do things, you know, and sometimes it can lead down to a path that you really wasn't trying to get on. And it's crazy that you have already had these conversations beforehand, like, hey, I'm not really on that type of time. But we can still vibe, kick it, or whatever it is. Sometimes you become the bad guy, because it's like hold on, we moving too fast. It's like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? It's like,
Hey, nah, we ain't moving too fast. Keep going. They want you to keep
exactly.
going, man.
And like we talked about it before, sometimes we encounter the ones that feel like they the ones that can change that, you know. They'll be
All
like,
the time.
oh, I see you on that type of time, but I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah.
be the one that's gonna make you this and ready to
Yeah, for
ready to
real.
actually be dating and get in the relationship and all of that. It's like,
Hmm.
nah. But
But I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard because of who I am though. Like I'm a gentleman at heart, you know. I've been raised that way, so it's kind of hard for me to try to stray away from. I mean, I'm not gonna ever try to stray away from that though, because it's who I am. And honestly, I don't feel like I need to become anything else to get my point across that I'm not really looking for anything serious. As long as you know we two adult parties that understand that, but I don't feel like I need to get. I feel like anything else is just disrespectful, you know? Like anything
what you
else.
mean?
Like if I'm not being a gentleman, man, if I'm not being a
Oh,
gentleman, I feel like it's just disrespectful at that point. I can't do that. That's not how I was raised.
yeah.
So I
But
mean,
oh, go ahead.
I guess like that's kind of why like I'm also like just off put too. Like I'm not really out there like that. I ain't really be like I ain't really like, hey, let's go here, let's go. Like if I do something, I do it by myself. I'm gonna do it by myself.
Yeah.
So like I really ain't trying to um I really ain't trying to push nothing or start nothing. So
Yeah. Well, life is a journey, my guy. You live and you learn. Cause I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if you remember this, but me and BJ was telling you, not this last one, but the one before that,
oh
that you knew you didn't want to be in a relationship with. It's like we was telling you, bro, you doing relationship shit. What are you talking about? You don't want to be. She is gonna take what are you that's we like, what are you doing? Stop that. Get on the game.
yeah.
Stop that. Come get on the game, bro. You tripping. You like, nah, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro. She gonna want to be
Yeah.
with you. You know what I'm saying? You setting yourself up for failure. And
Yeah,
that's
that
exactly
was a
what you
horrible one.
that's exactly what you did. You had set yourself up. Like, hey, I ain't one of the ones to say I told you so, but I
But it
ain't
was just
surprised.
like I was straightforward though. I was like, hey, look,
It
and I
don't
said that. I was
listen,
like, hey,
bro. What do we say? But what do we say though? What do we say to each other, bro? Actions. Actions speak louder
yeah.
than words. And your actions, your actions is showing, hey, this is like, you know what I'm saying? We vibing in his leading towards a path that might be seeing each other every day.
But we wouldn't even seeing each other every day though. That was
But
the thing.
it was like I'm saying, you was walking that path, you was in that park on your way.
Even though I was letting it be known, I'm like, look, yeah, I still ain't looking for
I
nothing serious,
you
you know.
still hey, stop standing on that. You can let it be known all you want to. It's all about actions, bro.
I
You-
st-
hey man, we know both of us know from past that you know words ain't gonna always ain't gonna have, it's the actions that you see. Cause I done had people say straight up look me dead in my eyes and lie to me and
yeah,
like
true.
it was nothing. And then when I come like, don't do that to me because I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm coming to you with something, I probably know the answer. I just want to see if you're
Yeah.
gonna be honest and you're gonna look me dead in the eye and lie. And it's like, dang.
Yeah, for real. Like that'd be crazy though. That'd be crazy. Cause I'm the same way. Like if I'm coming to you with something, I
Most
definitely know what's up.
yeah, I
Like,
mean, I might be curious sometimes, and then I don't know sometimes, but most of the times, I would say 7 to 8 out of 10, I probably know the answer. And I'm just
hmm
trying to get you to confirm. And then once you sit there and lie in my face, then I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you like, so da 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 da. And then like,
hmm
wait, what? Nah. Don't make no excuses now, cause you was ready to lie
hmm
to me deep down in my face.
Right. You're right. That actually happened to me. I'm gonna lie right to my face. I was like, I got it's right here. Like,
Yeah,
why you just lie to me? Like,
yeah. But yeah, you got anything else you want to say about the single life for you?
uh, like man, I'm just riding the wave, man. To be honest with you, doing my thing, chilling. Uh, what about you?
All
You've
right,
been single
all
for a
right,
minute.
it's my turn to
You
speak
nigga
on
been
it.
single for
It's
a
my
minute.
turn to speak on this single. I'm gonna be honest, man. The single life, it can it can put you in a real spot because you can get to a point to where you just enjoying it too much. Like I'm
Mm,
saying, like enjoying being single for too long. Like you've been single for so long, it's like you at peace. Like you cool, you chilling. And for me, it's like a stress free zone, you know, because I ain't got nobody else to I hate saying it and looking at it like that way, but I ain't got another adult to try to make happy, you know. And that used to be
yeah,
my problem, trying to make somebody happy that
yeah.
wasn't
That's
that
rule
wasn't
number
already
one.
happy themselves.
Yeah,
Like
that's rule number one.
I can say that I've been in from what I remember, I've been in possibly like one relationship that I feel like that person was actually a happy person, like person that was actually happy on their own, you know. And I'm always a happy person. It's just who I am, my person. So
Hmm.
when we vibed together, it was good. It was great because she was happy and I'm happy, and you know it was cool. I didn't have to. It was less effort I had to put into that relationship as far as like being with somebody else is like that's always coming home or just got negative things to say because like I said, I'm a positive person. I'm gonna try to uplift you. Hey, you gotta look at it from this point of view or this, you know, you gotta keep your head up, you know, this ain't the end of the world, you know.
Hmm.
But that became it will become taxing and stressful.
Yeah, for real. You
And
got a
I didn't
battery. They just depleting it.
mm-hmm. So being single for so long has just been like it's cool. Like I'm chilling. And another thing that I said, like it's like a dangerous place, is like of course I love women. I enjoy the company and all that and all the other the company, all the other stuff too, you know.
Yeah.
And but sometimes, you know, I enjoy my peace, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
like the other day I went to the store, you know, just to buy some stuff because I wanted to juice. I wanted to juice, you know what I'm saying? Buy some fruit or whatever. And on the ride home, I ain't even had the music on. I just rolled the window down and I was just chilling. I was like, this is so peaceful for me. It's like it's just chill. And I'm just in my own world, my own lane. I just come in the house, play some music, and get the juicing and cleaning up. It's just like I just learned to just be in my own element, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
When I ain't got my sons, of course, when they hear it, we having a good time, and
Hmm.
we be chilling too. You know,
Right.
my oldest son, he come and chill in the bed with me. We both be just chilling,
Right.
and it's just I don't know. I talk to my therapist, and I be like, sometimes I just feel like I'm gonna be single forever. She's like, well, you know you ain't. You know you a. I was like, yeah, I'm a lover boy, but you know
Yeah.
I just it's kind of hard for me to see it right now. And
Yeah.
also because, you know, like that book we're reading right now. It's like when you on your route, like as a man, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
yeah. Yeah.
you know, like it's talking about that masculinity and all that. It's like when you on your path, like that you got some things that you want to achieve, like as far as goals and other, it's kind of hard to like, you know what I'm saying, to try to get into a relationship, not try or just let a relationship happen sometimes because
Yeah.
my problem is like, remember I told you that one time it's like this girl I really like, and she's beautiful. I ain't like she's, but this girl I had really liked, and I was like on some like, bro, I was ready to like, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to give it a time of the day. I was ready to do this and do that, put stuff aside, and I was like, I'm so glad that she messed that up because I was ready to be a CLB. I was ready to be a
Hmm.
certified lover boy. I was ready. I was ready for it, but she messed it up, and then I was able to take a step back
Take a
and I
step.
look when I just looked at it from like the fishbowl. You know what I'm saying? You just looking at it like, yo, I was tripping.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would say though, I'm single. I'm not out there actively looking for things. And I think that I guess that makes a lot of women angry too, because when I do talk to them, I don't put that pressure in, you know what I mean? But if I do find somebody that I can continue to work and do the things that I'm doing and build myself alongside them, then I mean, I might have to indulge, you know what I mean? Because there's not many women where I can do that with. You know what I'm saying? It's all about them. Most women, it's all about them. You know, I gotta put all my time in them. I gotta do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta basically forget about
Yeah,
myself, which I'm not about.
you gotta apply pressure.
Yeah.
So
Like
like
and it's
for
cool to apply pressure. It's cool to want
of
somebody to apply
course,
pressure.
like women, that's what they look like. You gonna apply pressure. They're like,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it. It's
and
just
that's cool.
yeah, that's I mean, that's understandable. That's what you expecting from me to. But if I'm not doing it, then what they tell you
Yeah.
that I'm not on that type, that I'm really I'm chilling. Like I'm on my own lane. And please don't get mad at me. It ain't got
Yeah, don't get mad at me.
it ain't nothing against you.
Right,
It
right.
ain't nothing against you. It's just all about my journey right now, my path. I got a different set of goals right now
Yeah.
that yeah, and like you said, I'm gonna be real. If we you just happen to run into somebody, stumble upon somebody that just, oh snap, this person, I won't say worthy, but you know, it's just like it's just you just doing
It's
you.
easy.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
easy.
easy, and it just started accumulating and it just started happening. Then of course it's gonna be cool. It's gonna work out. But I don't force nothing. I
Yeah.
hate I've been there, done it. I don't like because when you force it, it just don't even feel right.
Not at
And
all. Mm-mm.
it's just a different feel when you're trying to, all right, let me make sure I gotta go spend some time with this person. Let me go make sure I gotta do this. And then you like, nah, that ain't how you do it. It ain't gonna feel good.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
supposed to
my
come
most
naturally.
fun, yeah, naturally. The most fun, the like spur of the moment stuff, like, all right, let's go do this. Then we go this, we vibe and we having a good time, you know,
Hmm.
and it don't even be on that other type of time. We just actually enjoy being in each other's presence and having a good time. Those are the I would say the times that I had the best relationships with.
Yeah. Sometimes I be thinking about it though. Sometimes I be like, man, shit, I probably should be looking for a relationship because I'm, I'm I'm 27, but then I be like, but I'm 27. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, but I'm not. But but I am. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I be like, man,
Yeah, speaking
you
of
know,
that, you having any more kids? You down to have any more kids?
yeah, it's got
Because
to
you
be the
saying
right one.
because I'm saying you saying you 27, like you getting old or something like people really usually say that when they ain't got no kids. You got two kids already. It's like, are you saying that you want another kid or because
It's got to be the right one. I'm not opposed to having one more with, with somebody who I would consider my significant
exactly.
other. I'm definitely not opposed to it, but I'm not, I'm not saying yes, I definitely want one. And I'm not saying no, I definitely don't want one. It's just more like
Yeah.
that's a tricky one, man.
I
That's a
mean,
real
I'm
tricky one.
32. I'm about to be 33 in what, 2 weeks? But
Yeah.
yeah, I always say I'm done. I'm like I'm cool. Like it is what it is. But I also like I say going into another relationship or whatever it is, the person I'm with, and I feel like this is my person. And if she wants to have a kid with me, yeah, cool. I might
Yeah, yeah, that's how I
I'll
feel.
probably be down. Like, why wouldn't I
Yep.
want to have I have a kid with the person I feel like is the one? Like,
Yep, that's how I feel
why
though.
wouldn't I want to create that? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I want to create that seed?
Hmm.
But as of like right now, I'm cool. Like I got my two, and I love them,
Hmm.
and I'm raised them to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because if I do decide to have a kid with somebody else, we, hey, we together. Like what that girl say, you either gonna be with me or I'm gonna be with you. We together, like we gotta make this
Hey,
work.
I ain't. I'm gonna just say no comment.
Why?
Hey, hey. Sometimes they become after they get pregnant. You with them for a while, then all of a sudden you get a different person. Like, oh, hold on, wait a minute.
But that's why I ain't making that. I can't make that same mistake because if you become a different person, this is who you've been the whole time. Somewhere,
True, true.
somehow, this is who
But
you've been the whole time.
but think of all of your relationships, all the relationships you've been in, all relationships that you hear me. You ain't in the relationship, so all of them ended. So from the
Yeah.
beginning to the end, what
They
happened?
all had those red flags that I noticed that was there since the beginning that I just ignored. And I ain't doing
Exactly,
that no more.
exactly,
I'm not doing that no more.
exactly. If you like to everybody that's out there listening right now or watching the YouTube, we have a YouTube for the only the listeners. But so every time you've been in a relationship, if you realize the the reason that relationship ended via whether it was the other person part problem, fault, or your fault, that stuff was there at the beginning. Go
Hmm.
back and look at your relationships. Think about it. All those whatever ended your relationship, those red flags was there at the beginning. You just ignored it because you was like, it's no big deal. Like
Yeah.
you're just getting to know this person.
Yeah.
And that stuff never changed. They're just who they was. Or they
I mean, I'll be, I would say it's probably on both ends though. You both probably resemble some red flags, because if the relationship don't work out, it's both parties. You know what I mean? It's both parties. It's it's always, one, you can't say that you the best if you ended up staying with this person who had these red flags, you know what I mean? And just think that you are peaches and cream when you spilling your drink. But yeah,
my
there's
coast.
both parties, you know what I mean? And that's why I said I'm not doing that no more, man. That's why I gotta make sure that I'm good with all my insecurities. You know what I'm saying? So I go into my next relationship free because I know what my insecurities
Why
are. You know what I'm saying?
why does stuff move so fast? Like
I
why it
think,
can't just be like why do we think that all right, this is my person? Then within a year we should probably be living together. And then it's like and then that should just like boom, boom, boom. And then y'all not even in together no more. It's like, bro,
yeah,
we gotta
yeah,
learn to date. Like my thing is like when I wanna now, now at the right age that I am right now, I'm in my prime. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't old. I'm in my prime. But I'm at the
oh
point to
that nigga.
where I want to just date and
Yeah.
like, oh that like I'm in best shape, but I just want to date. And if I I'm saying if I find somebody that I like, I'm interested in, and of course, like I said, I'm on my journey and all that other BS. You know, we got enough time together. We find enough time to actually, you know what I'm saying, feel each other out, dating stuff. It doesn't have to move so fast. Like we could just chill, vibe, date, see if we like each other, get to know each other.
I
You get to know you gotta know a person's circle.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
true.
how
But I
you
would
gonna get
say
the real them.
I would also say like stop worrying about the time. Like don't worry about it. If it moves fast, it moves fast. The moment I feel like the moment people uh bring in the timing, that's when stuff starts to blow up. You know what I mean? When you start to like talk about it, like just move. Like let it be natural.
True,
Let it be
true.
natural. If you move fast, if you're moving fast and it's naturally moving fast, then go with it. If don't try to stop it and be like, hey, I think we should slow down. Because if you notice, a lot of people that do that, that's when the relationship takes its biggest hit. Like, oh, whoa, let's slow down. Then
That's
you
true.
trying to slow down. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
If you moving slow, then go slow. Whatever your pace. I've seen people that, got married in 6 months and still married 40 years later. I've seen people that got married in 5 years and got divorced at 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, whatever your pace is,
Yeah,
go your
that's true.
pace.
That's true. That's true. I'm just saying I don't know why I'm being a hypocrite right now. I just like, I would like to, you know what I'm saying, for it to go slower. Now, I would say I would like to just get to know a person, you know. I'm scared of that too fast.
Exactly,
But
because
but I
that's
also
because
maybe
you
it's
had
trauma. Maybe it's
it's
trauma
trauma. Exactly, it's
because
trauma.
one of my best relationship was like 6 months.
Yeah,
It was over. So
that's trauma, man.
that
It's
6 months
definitely trauma.
that 6 months felt like way longer.
That was
So
definitely trauma because I had trauma when I was like, I'm moving fast, and then I'm like, oh, hold on, I knew somebody for 10 years and was somebody with somebody for 10 years, and it ended badly. And we here at 6 months, and I'm like, oh no, 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 we gotta slow down. And that's when it takes its biggest hit. That's when relationships take their biggest hit because you're not even recognizing that that's still your trauma, that's still the unhealed side of you speaking. So let it move naturally.
mhm.
Be smooth.
When I say this is not script, people, it's not script because this first topic was not supposed to take this long. Hey, once we get to going, we going. It ain't
Right,
no
right.
stopping.
Mm-hmm.
We got topics on topics, but hey, this is what we here for, man. It had to have these discussions, these deep talks. You know,
Yeah.
this
Mm-hmm.
is the stuff I desire right here.
Yeah, man. It's like therapy.
Yeah, yeah. You talking it out, getting it out.
Yeah.
Even though we always had these conversations, you know, sometimes you save some of it. Like, I'm gonna hit him with this on the camera,
Yeah.
on the audio, and ain't even, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna be like, hold on, motherfucker hit me
Hmm.
upside the head.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
You enjoying the journey, man.
me
This
being
time,
single, I
I
am
feel like I ain't gonna
enjoying
lie
the
to you.
journey.
I feel like you enjoying this side this time.
I really am,
Yeah,
man. I really am.
yeah. We went on a vacation. Can't give you too many details because uh jobs and stuff like that of that nature. But we had a great time.
Great time, man.
I got my guy, man. My guy, I got him out of his shell. He's like what you call an introvert.
Oh yeah, I'm a big time introvert. Big
I mean,
time.
am I introvert? I'm the
Nah.
opposite.
No, yeah, no,
I
definitely
mean,
not.
sometimes I be chill. Like if I don't know you, I be chill. But you know, for the most part, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm a happy go lucky person. So I got this guy. We out and about, and hey, we just gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up with everybody, you know. We
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
sit down, we gonna be talking. And that boy was talking.
Hmm.
And now he just, you know what I'm saying? He comfortable.
Yeah.
He comfortable being able to have conversations with strangers and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was a nice little trip. I can honestly say this was my first time taking leave or vacation and actually coming
It
back
actually,
feeling refreshed.
for real, I felt
I
great,
actually
man.
like hey, I actually just went out, relaxed, had a good time, enjoyed myself. And now that I gotta go back to work, I'm ready to get it.
I'm
Like,
ready,
because
right?
I've took like a week off and didn't go nowhere. Like I took a week off, said stay home and just clean my crib, chill, focus, relax, and you know what I'm saying? So I can be able to refresh myself and get back to back to work. You know, we need breaks. Everybody need breaks. And
Hmm.
when I came back to work that time, I still didn't feel like doing it. Like I was just like,
Right.
but
Yeah.
this time I got a real like refresher. I made sure I had a good time, you know, and it wasn't even tripping about the money that I was spending. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't
Right.
even tripping. It's like
Exactly.
whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I I I make it back. I'll make it back.
Mm.
I'm smart
Hmm.
enough. I get it back. I ain't tripping. And
Yeah.
also I played some blackjack, y'all. I won. I won a couple hundred, but
Man,
I
I
used
lost that first time. I ain't go back. I was like, nope, nope.
hey,
I'm not a
I
gambler.
used that couple of hundred and spent that during the vacation. Yeah. So we had a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice, man. So I needed that refresher, man. And
Yeah,
after
we
and
like
even though like that refresher was also good for this pod
yeah. Oh
because
yeah.
that last episode we just posted, we had shot that before then.
Yeah.
It was just the timing. It was just so long it took for me to just all right, let me go ahead. But once we got there, I got refreshed. All right, I'm
Mhm.
re-energized now. Okay, let me go on here and do. Okay, upload. All right, we good now. And
Right.
now that was just only a couple of days ago. Now we already shooting the next one.
Exactly. I think shoot, we keep up this road, we good. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We good.
yeah.
But on to our next topic, man. On to our next
You
topic,
remember
which
what the next topic was?
of course not. Of course not.
All right, it was young and
Oh yes.
oh, it was talking about the talking about the past. Yeah, when I was like, hey man, she like nah, she actually 30. But I was like, she 25,
Young,
so she get
you
a
know.
pass.
No, no. See, yeah. I don't like that excuse, man. I'm young, you know what I'm saying? Like when you out there doing your
What
thing, you out there.
no, I wouldn't see when I was talking about the age, I was saying like I've noticed that because I've encountered like mid-20 women and you know what I'm saying, some a little late 20s and stuff. And I've noticed that the maturity level is actually a difference when they get to their 30s. Because I ain't
Most
gonna lie, my
definitely.
my maturity, mine's changed.
Yeah.
But I also feel like before we even got on here and when we was talking about it, I was like, it's all about experience also though.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
sometimes people haven't experienced enough to be able to mature at a faster rate.
Enough life. They haven't
Mm-hmm.
experienced enough life. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why I'm like, when I look at it, I'm always so, I don't even know what to call it. When I look at it, it's just like, nah, you got to do better because I had to mature at 16, you know what I'm saying? So at 16, I had to become an adult. I had to become the man. You know, I mean, I was on my own, basically on my own at 16. So it's like when I hear that, oh, they're young, I'm like, nah, see, because those ages is what defines who you are and who you're going to be in the future. Those ages are going to define whether you struggling at 30 or you know where you're going at 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yes and no.
How? How
I'm
not?
saying like those 20s can help you determine like if you like you got somebody that's like I would say just helping you steer the way like to set yourself up as far as like financially, then you know what I'm saying? That's different. Then I was like, because the man I was in my 20s is not the man I am now in my 30s.
Hmm.
And I'm telling you that from 29, I'm talking about some from 29. I'm only 32 now, but those from since I got in my 30s, my entire brain I felt like has changed the way I look at things, the way I look at I always been a happy person. I would say life, but I just look at it was like entering the matrix, bro. It was like I was like Neo. It was like I just like I
I
see
mean, but
the world for
but
what it
you
is, and it's
but
different.
you obviously knew something at the ages of 20. Like we both was in the Navy, bro. Like you made that decision, you made that conscious decision at those ages. So obviously something was clicking. When I'm
Yeah,
speaking
that I
about
got
that,
to
I'm
do
speaking
something. You
about
talking about like I need to be doing something right now for my future.
yeah. Yeah, like I'm speaking about those
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that
See,
just feel like, oh, I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I
figure
ain't
it out
gotta do
later.
nothing. Yeah, I can figure it out later, or I can I can be with this person here and then be with that person. I'm having intercourse with this person, that person, you know what I'm saying? That somebody that's laid up with everybody, somebody that don't, that's not focused on their career or focused on what it is they're gonna be doing for the rest of their life, basically, or I know people that's still sitting up, you know what I'm saying? That ain't doing nothing with themselves, you know what I mean? And but they still worried about the next dude or the next girl and stuff like that. And to me, it's like that. I'm young, man. Time, hey,
Hey,
time don't give a damn.
hey. House Party 2. You remember that at the end? And it was like, time waits for no man.
It don't. Hey,
Time
time
waits for
don't
no
give a damn.
man.
Hey, like if you've seen our other episode of speaking of the movie Time, hey, look, time
Time.
don't give a damn. So I don't care if you feel like you young, whenever you can get it. Because you don't know what tomorrow
It
will
ain't no
bring.
whenever you can get it. Every day is a day to get it. You wake up,
Yeah,
you that's a thing for me. I like sometimes I BS, but I know better. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like everybody should know better though. Like we got so many hours in a day. So you telling me you can't spend 30 minutes to an hour to better yourself or whatever it is that you're trying to do?
You're
Like,
right.
come on, man. You got a goal of we about to go back to the what was it? The discipline episode. Like
Yeah,
you got a goal of losing weight, man. Why ain't you putting some type of effort for it? At least 30 minutes to an hour to it. And I ain't
yeah,
talking about, I mean, of course you can go on a walk and work out, whatever, but like 30 minutes to an hour, do some meal prep. Cause
for real.
80% of the work is done in the kitchen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm telling you, I'm telling you as a I ain't trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but as a muscular person, I'm telling y'all, 80% of my work has been done in the
In the
kitchen.
kitchen. Yep,
I
yep,
got
for real.
the other stuff is like, you know what I'm saying? 20% working out. I mean, well, for me, 15% working out, 5% jeans.
And it's all in the brain, man. If you really trying to lose weight, it's all in the brain. Like it's all conditioned. You know what I mean? Like when
But
I
yeah.
started eating more fruits and stuff, it was all up here.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was just using like that as an example, like weights, like losing weight and stuff
Yeah.
as an example, as far as like we talking about time and, you know, how much time we got in a day, and people always making excuses of why they can't do this and you can't do that. Man, the world is yours. You
Yeah. And
smart
that's why I
enough.
say,
Everybody is not everybody, but a lot of people are smart enough. You capable of doing things. If you capable
yes.
of going to YouTube and clicking this link that you just clicked, or you going on Apple Podcast, Spotify,
You capable of
Amazon, whatever it
whatever you
is,
want to do.
that means you are fully functional and capable of getting things done.
Yep. And
So
that's why I don't
go
like
ahead
that. That's why I don't like that I'm
and do
young.
things tough for yourself.
I don't like that. Oh, they young. Oh, I'm young. That's an excuse. Yeah, you are young, but this is the time to get it. So when you're not young, you ain't, what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be, it's no excuse, man. That
Yeah.
don't I don't like that excuse.
That's why I say our kids are blessed because they got us to help them steer the way.
Uh-huh.
And we didn't have that, but we still turned out the way we did. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really have that guidance, and I just got I don't know where it came from, but I was all right
yeah.
without that male masculine dominance. I mean guidance right there. So
I would say I really just now getting into my guidance. Like I would say my people I talk to the most is like my uncle and my auntie. It was like low key like my like my man, I can talk to them about anything, especially my auntie. You know what I mean? I'll talk to my auntie about anything. So like, hey, use those people that's ahead of you. Talk to them. Don't use that excuse about I'm young and stuff. I really do hate it. I really do hate that oh they young. I hate it. I hate it.
yeah,
Fuck it. I'm gonna say that shit though, bro. Get rid of it.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, are you ready to do our segment
Yeah,
every
yeah,
day?
we can do our segment. Yeah, halfway point. I think we at the halfway point,
Yeah,
right?
we at the halfway point, so we going ahead and do our segment. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. From here on out, every episode, we are going to start doing our segment, and it's going to be called Did You Know? So today on our Did You Know segment is
We're gonna be speaking about whole life insurance. which, I'm pretty sure that those that's, that seen TikTok on the TikTok wave, they've been blasting this a lot. But for those that don't know about whole life insurance, it's basically where you can become your own banking system. What I don't like about sometimes on TikTok is they don't give you the whole gist of it all the time. They say, hey, you can just borrow money against yourself. It is a certain amount of time, a certain amount of money you have to put into this policy
Also, it's
that
the certain type of policy. Remember, there's
certain type of
term.
policy, term life insurance and whole life insurance, which is infinite banking system. It's called infinite banking system. You don't want to do term because it's just like having car insurance, and once you stop paying on it, you don't have any cash value. You want the infinite banking system, whole life insurance that has cash value so that you can borrow money against it and paying yourself. And you can also you can put money into it. Like let's say you do got $10,000 laying around, you can put that 10,000 in and you can start borrowing against it almost immediately versus paying like $200 a month, or some have like ridiculous $130 a month, some have $50 a month. Depends on which one you choose, but you want the most cash value with the
Mm-hmm.
least amount of monthly payment, and you can choose those options
Yes,
and to be able to borrow against
yeah,
it.
it costs some bread. Some of them do cost some bread. I ain't gonna lie when it comes to the insurance, but
But it's worth it.
yeah, because you got to look at the like from the other side is like the other life insurance is almost just like car insurance.
Not
Like
almost, it
it's
is.
exactly like it. Remember what I broke that down to y'all that one time. This is
How much
so
money we
last
put
was it
into it?
last month? Was it last month? Like somebody tried to break in my car. They they didn't succeed, but they still broke my back window, my back windshield window. So when I went to go try to you know what I'm saying, claim for my insurance, which is a great one of the best insurance companies there is. Like I've heard this from an actual person that deal with insurance. He's like, yeah, that's one of the best insurance companies you can have. And they wanted me to give them a $500 deductible.
After paying all
What?
that money.
I was like, what? Now, I mean, I found somebody to just fix the window for $200, but it was just the principle. I was like I broke it down to them. I was like, yo, it's so crazy that you can spend 7, 8 years paying like say you just giving a bank or somebody, just say for the heck of it, just giving them a couple $100 or you know what I'm saying, $150 a month for 7, 8 years. So, they probably accumulate to, 20 grand, 23 grand, something like that. And you go to like, hey man, let me get some of that money just so I can I need to fix my car real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple hundred, fix my car. They like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got a little 500 deductible first. So
Right.
what you mean? You gonna
Man.
penalize me for all this money I've been giving y'all? I
Right.
ain't I ain't never
Boy.
had to come to y'all for nothing. I ain't never been in no accident or nothing. So y'all just all right. So that's how that insurance make me feel sometimes.
Yeah,
But
and the one another big thing I don't like about term life insurance is with infinite banking life insurance and whole life insurance is they can't deny paying your family that money because that's your money. They can't deny if something happens to you that they just gonna keep your money. Term life insurance, you can pay thousands, hundreds of thousands into it, and if you die, um, one first off, if a lot of people don't know, they will investigate fully and they will use lawyers to try their best not to give you that money.
yeah, they're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna make sure
So,
y'all paying attention to contracts.
oh yeah, most definitely.
I've signed my life away. Let me stop that. But I've signed a military contract a couple of times, 2 times, 2 or 3, something like that. So when it comes to signing things, I read
Yeah.
through everything that I like. I'm telling you, you think I'm playing. I'm talking about I read terms and conditions when I did download the app. I'm like, oh my gosh, they got terms and conditions. Look at how long this is. I gotta skim through it. I gotta at least look at it. I don't just sign up for everything, but just what I'm saying,
Hmm.
pay attention to contract because they probably can have some type of stupid flaw to where they can just mess over your family and so they don't have to come out of pockets. Because remember, these they're a company. These are businesses. They are not out for your best interest. They
Mm-hmm.
why would they be? They trying to make their money. They gonna of course they gonna put on a front that they out for your best minute. I mean for your best interest because they want you to give them they money, give them
Money,
the
right,
money, your money. They
right,
want you to come to them and not somebody else. So they gonna put up
exactly.
that front. That's how I feel about it. It's just that's just the business world. But
Yep, yep. That's the best thing about whole life insurance, man. You ain't got to worry about all that because it's your money. And again, you can use it as your own banking system. You can like you put $10,000 into it. Some people might be like, why would I put $10,000 into it? But think about it. If you're in the market of buying a car, you put $10,000 into this whole life insurance, you can borrow like up to like 5,000, 6,000, some. It's like 60, 70, 80%, some, different. It's different. Whoever you go with, they have different spectrums on how much you can borrow against it. But you're paying yourself. So if you got a 4, 5, 6% interest rate on that money that you borrow, it's all going to you.
mm-hmm.
So it ain't going to no
Yeah.
bank, you paying yourself. So
And also for my military people, let me give y'all this, Jim. Well, also, uh, not only just military, federal jobs. Anybody, if you have a
that use TSP.
TSP, thrift savings plan, and also maybe teacher retirement system. I don't know exactly if they do the same things, but I've had one of those before, but that's a different story. So they might be around the same realm, but the for a thrift savings plan for my military people and federal jobs. So you have to of course you putting your money in it and if they're matching it, you got a certain amount of money in there. Do you know did you know that you can borrow against it? Like that's your money. They can
I didn't know that.
they going
Yep.
you can loan it. They're gonna be able to loan it. Let's say you got $10,000 in there, they'll be able to loan you half of that, $4 or $5,000, and it's gonna be way cheaper than going to the bank or somewhere because it's your money, and they're gonna give you. I think it's like a $50 or $100 fee. Do your research. It's a fee. It's not near as bad as going to a bank.
Yeah. So don't
And
be like, man, why I gotta pay a fee to get my own? Hey,
hey,
look, you go to a bank, you'll be paying more than 50,
you
$100.
go to a
So
bank, they're gonna hit you. They try to hit you with 10% plus,
they might hit you with a
especially in
balloon payment.
the economy today. They trying to hit you with that interest. So, like I said, if you need money, you need a loan, and you feel like you're damn bound, and you have a retirement plan or something like that, go check out your terms and conditions. Go look at it. Go log into it. If you have TSP, go log in, go online, look into it, or whatever it is, and see if most of them most likely they would have a way you could get a loan for
Mm-hmm.
your money, because it's
Yep.
really for you in your retirement or whatever. So you gonna borrow against it, and of course they
Pay yourself
you
money.
gonna pay it back. You gonna pay it back. You paying yourself back, but it's gonna be a, a lot cheaper because I
And
literally logged in there today. That's why I'm talking like I found that I looked in there. I was
yeah, I
like,
never knew that. I was like,
I
what?
said, hold on. I was like, I can get a loan for myself. And it was like $50 or $100, something like that for the
Yeah, that was
initial
news
fee
to
for
me.
and the payments is probably gonna be it was gonna be way lower than going to a
Yep.
bank. And then I was like, wow,
Oh,
really? I'm
and
just now finding this out and I'm about to get out.
I do want to add too, if anybody like that is listening to this, that's like, oh, I can't do that. One, if you have a career, you already paying life insurance. Like that company automatically gives you life insurance. You're paying into it, slightly. You don't know how much unless you really read. And I know a lot of people really don't pay attention to that section. But you can actually stop that life insurance and go ahead and get yourself a whole, because that's term life insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like you get fired from there, whatnot, or you quit from there. That no, that's no longer your life insurance anymore. And they just took however much money they took from you. If you've been working there for 10, 20 years and stuff, that's all that money is just theirs now. But you can stop that life insurance. You can get yourself a whole life insurance, term life insurance, which is actually I've been thinking I'm about to go ahead and do that. Because I do have life insurance with Siemens, and it's term. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Just
get
think,
rid of that.
oh, man, when you said that, it's like you just, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of it just hurts, man. Like thinking about all the money I've just given away to car insurance, and I'm not gonna see that back unless you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Like my car total or something, and I get some kind of gap insurance, and it's still not gonna be as much that I gave them because
Oh no,
my car is
not
not
at
worth as
all.
much as it was
Hmm.
7 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I hate that
It's
concept.
crazy. It's
Hate
crazy
that
when you actually sit
concept.
down and think about it. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, because my car was total. Um, what was it? December last year, and I was like, in a way,
And you
the
had
way
to
they,
and you had to fight.
I was fighting, and the way
And it
they
wasn't even your fault. This is crazy.
wasn't my fault. So like the way I did my insurance was I paid 6 months in advance. I started paying 6 months in advance since 2020, which honestly I don't recommend. I do not
I
recommend.
don't know why
Just
you
pay month
did
to
it.
month. Just pay month to
I don't
month.
know why
And the
you did
reason
it.
I paid because I didn't want to worry about it. I wouldn't have to worry about it. But
I,
what happened is I paid my 6 months in advance. My payment wasn't due until January. So my next payment for my insurance, for my car insurance, wasn't due until January 1st of 2023. It was December of 2020. I'm sorry, January 1st of 2024. No, I said it right. I said it right, 2023. It was December of 2022 when the accident happened. They told me that I didn't pay my premium, so they had canceled it, which I never had received a notification. They had canceled my insurance and that they couldn't do anything about the accident. Even though it was the other lady's fault, so my car is already paid for and everything from her insurance, but
your insurance didn't cover the other stuff that they need that you need
exactly,
because
exactly because they
technicalities. They gonna find a way to swindle themselves up out of it.
man,
Like I
it was
said, they
crazy.
gonna pay the picture. They gonna pay the picture like they the best business and they the best people for you. But in
But
the end,
they really
they
suck.
all are trying.
Yeah, and because I've been with them since 2015, and the crazy thing of what they told me was it was like because I told them like yeah I paid 6 months, I had the receipts and everything, gave it to them, and they were like no, and I was like and my payments on automatic payments. Sometimes it would take me off automatic payments. I never knew why. And then they was like, yeah, no, you were never on automatic payments. I was like, that's a lie because I was on deployment. So I had to be on automatic payments in order to make my payments. I was on deployment for a few of those like or underway or something where I had to have automatic payments. So I was like, you telling me that I was never on automatic, but that's how I know that y'all trying to get over on me. So what's up? Like man. So like,
They
hey,
wrong. They still owe
pay
you that. They
yourself.
still owe you that bread, man.
Yeah, they
It's
definitely do.
almost want to make you want to tell the lawyer, hey, go do your thing.
Right. But yeah,
But
that's infinite banking system whole life insurance.
yeah, that was our first segment of
Did you
did,
know?
did you know? Did you know? And lasted a little minute, but it was good stuff. And hopefully y'all use it. Y'all don't. Oh, and also let me throw in there since we was talking about that. Dang, why is it looking the right way?
No, it was good. It was good. Go back. Go back. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
All right. So the book that I want y'all to check out is What Would the Rockefellers Do? If y'all don't know who the Rockefellers is, I'm sorry to tell you, but they still one of the richest, not one of them, they still the richest family generation.
I
But
think the richest family, they're not the richest people in the world anymore, but
but
they're them and the
they created
Rothschilds.
they created generational wealth, generation after generation. And this book tells you how they do it. And it's basically like on trust funds, insurance, just like we were just talking about. And it's not even a long read. I'm
Oh,
telling you,
I ain't even tell you, bro.
it's a good one.
The Rothschild actually not Rockefeller. I think it was Rockefeller. It was one of the Rothschild or Rockefeller. But the crazy thing is the one who started it came up with a 600-year plan,
Mm.
like a 600-year plan to maintain that generational wealth.
Mm-hmm. And
I can't even like
what's it?
to be honest. I
Did
don't
you
really
hear about
mess with
the? I
them
think it
like
was the
that.
Vanderbilts. Was it the Vanderbilts? But they mentioned another family in here that was also another rich family, and it talked about how their family was like. It talked about how their demise, because they tried to set it but you can't always depend
Yeah.
on the younger ones to take care of business. But
Oh yeah.
the way the Rockefellers did it, it's like,
With
hey,
that 600-year
they might
plan.
mess up, but it's still gonna be able to continue going because the way they set it up. So check
And
out
those
that
that
book.
don't know,
It's a
the
great read.
Rockefellers and the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, they control the banking systems, and they control the medical side of everything. So I think the Rothschilds are in control of the medical, and the Rockefellers are in control of the banking system. I'm really not a fan of them. It's gonna sound like I'm hating, but it's not. It ain't that. But it's them. They kind of evil.
But yeah, but that's but yeah, that's that. So on to our you want to I don't want to say we'll see how long it takes. If it's our final topic or not. But another topic we're going to talk about. I'm already laughing because it's funny. Yes. Can you guess what it is from laughing like
uh,
Let me
no.
give you a hint. Let me give you a hint. The wife got mad because yeah.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Hey, so it's a quick little. All right, so it's a quick little story. This is man. He has 2 kids and a wife. Okay, kids are asleep. Wife went to sleep too. So he said, I'm gonna just I'm gonna go in my little office and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Go in his office. You know what?
I want to see some
I kind of want to look at
cheeks.
some. I kind of would look at some cheese. I'm trying to see something jiggle real quick. So he goes to look at some porn. He goes to look at some porn. And next thing you know, he look up. Boom. His wife is standing there. But she is in shock, like mad, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing this. Wait a minute. You've been with this man all of these years and you didn't know that he watches porn?
Right.
Like what? But that's another story. That's not neither here nor there. But why was she so angry though?
Right.
He said she acted like as if he cheated on her.
Like he was sleeping with another girl.
Like she like
I got a question.
wasn't talk she didn't talk to him for like 5-6 days, and they wasn't sleeping in the same bed and all of that.
Yeah. So like, is it for the ladies that would get mad at that? Is it because he's watching another woman? Like, does it matter like what category? Like, does the category have to match you in order for you not to be mad? Like, if you, let's say yeah, ebony, ebony chick, fit body, whatnot. If he's watching that, does it make you less mad? Or let's say you are a black woman and he's watching Hispanic, does that make you more mad? Like, what's the stipulations to that? Like she was obviously mad of the whole concept shot. She probably didn't even care what he was watching, but she was mad at the whole concept of him watching porn. But I ain't get it that like you don't watch porn? Like, everybody dib and dab a little bit.
Um, I've I met a lot of males in my life, and I won't go on a limb and say I don't think I've ever met one that didn't watch porn. So, so the
Right.
percentage is probably really low. That, uh, yeah, I don't know about that one. That was a funny one for me because why are you so mad? Like
Right.
he didn't cheat on you. He just He just watching some, and the funny thing is, bro, that dude was like, I love him. He's like, I love him. So I'm like, dang. And she just not saw it. She just not got you. Like, dang.
Right.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. I was on some. I ain't gonna lie. When one of my relationships, I was on some. I don't want to say it was toxic, but I would get mad. Like if, hey, we ain't getting that. You ain't trying to give me that action. Or if I gave you, you know what I'm saying? I made you do your thing. You ain't trying to let me finish or do my thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna
oh
watch
man,
that.
that's
I'm gonna watch that shit right next to you in the bed. Since you
that
ain't gonna
that's
handle
right
me,
there. That right
because I
there,
felt
bro.
disrespected, so I'm like, all right, whatever.
I think that'll end relationships, man. Like if you got yours,
And you not like say, you know what
like
I'm saying? The kid wake up, but
wait.
you put the kid back to sleep. This kid go
Oh,
back to
okay.
sleep.
I'm
You
about
know,
to
it's
say,
like
wait. The kid wake up. You still?
kid back to
I thought
sleep.
you was
You know what I'm
about to say
saying?
something else.
Nah. The kid went back to sleep, and then all right, like I'm going. You go finish my. Nah, all right, all right.
Well, I don't know. I
Well,
don't know. I think
don't get mad
that one.
if I'm handling my business right next to you then,
Yeah, I mean,
because
if you still in that, I wouldn't get mad at her though at that point. But if it's more like a you stop me in the middle because you just realize all of a sudden like you got yours, now you done, you want to quit. That right there, that'd kind of be like, what?
what like on some like I said like they got theirs. They go to the restroom, gather themselves, and then kid wakes up. All right, go back. You go in there, make sure the kid good. Oh, they good. You come back in the room. She laying in the bed. All of a sudden, like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to. Like, man, I was all hyped up. I was geeked up. Like, I
Yeah,
thought
I
I
mean, if
was
I'm
about
still
to.
geeked up, then yeah. If
What
I'm
the?
still like,
You know what? I ain't tripping. You know what? Let me just pull out my phone. Ugh, why you doing that? Oh, yeah. Well, then you do it then.
they be mad at me for doing it if you ain't.
Hey man, a man's got. Hey, what my guy used to say? I need that thing. I got to have that thing. I need that. I gotta have
Oh
it.
man, yeah, yeah, man. It's like, what is it like? What like if you would get mad that your partner's watching porn, why? Why are you getting mad? Like, why? What is the point? Like, I'm not.
I don't
Hey,
understand
to
that
each
one.
his own, but I just want to know,
I don't
like,
know, man. All right.
because if
Well,
I woke up and I see my girl watching porn, I'm gonna be like,
I'm being
what you
intrigued.
watching? Let me
I'm
see.
being intrigued. Unless it's
You want
something.
to try that? You want you want to try that
Well,
right
then
there?
again, you. No, I ain't even getting. I ain't even about to get into. I ain't get,
Wait, nigga, what?
nah, nah. Like, what if she looking at something you like? You don't like?
Oh,
Like, and then you know what I'm saying? And if it's on the other foot, you looking at
if it's
something, she
a-
like, what is he looking like? Oh, snap. It's like on some hold on. Maybe that was
I,
his case. Maybe he was looking at some mature grannies or something. And she was like,
somebody, well, nugget porn. Somebody told me
maybe,
something about
hey,
nugget porn.
maybe she was looking at something
You
that
know, you know
like
what nugget porn is?
disgusted her. Maybe that's why she was mad.
You know what nugget porn is?
I'm good, bro. I'm I'm good, bro. Why you doing this? What is that? I'm not trying to. I don't even want to. I don't. I'm good, bro. I'm not trying to be.
I
I
think
don't want
somebody
to
on
be
the
cute. I
ship
don't
told
want
me
no
about it.
weird
I
stuff. I
think
already,
somebody on the
bro.
ship told me about it.
I already watched Two Girls in One Cup when I was a teenager,
Oh, it's not. I think to
and
me
that kind of.
that's worse than nugget porn ain't bad. It's just a person with no limbs. I mean,
Why you say that when I take a drink, bro? Bro,
it
you
was
trying to get me
no
to
no.
spray this
It was a video that
and
the
ruin
dude.
the entire?
It was a video. There's a dude on the ship. I can't
You say,
remember who showed me it, but
oh my god!
it was a
All
person with it
right,
was a girl
bro.
with no limbs. He put her
Let's
on
not beat
top
the dead horse on the board. Let's next
and he
topic.
spent her. He spent her like he,
Why he was still in there? Oh, hey, hey. What do you say on Bad Boy 2? That motherfucker flipped.
Oh man, that shit was, bro. That shit took me out when I seen it, man. I was like, bro, how did you come across this, man? How'd you? Who the fuck?
Bro,
Who was
what?
it?
Oh my gosh, I'm
Who
sweating
was
in here,
it? It
man.
was somebody on the ship. Oh
Hey,
my, I
chill,
can't
chill, chill,
remember.
man. Don't say that, man. He like his little nugget point. All right, let's. Hey, man. I don't know what we. I don't know what time we've been. We're recording for a minute, so let's hit this last topic.
All right.
Well, it's not the last topic, but this the one I want to end it on. Knowing your worth.
Mm.
Yeah, this is one of yours.
Yep. So what made me come up with this topic was there was a video of a guy who had an ounce of gold. He had tablets of gold, which was equal up to an ounce. And he was giving them out, to people. Some people will say no, some people was disgusted that he was trying to hand him this, they was trying to hand him, oh, he was
Anything.
trying to hand them, yeah, anything. And, some people took it. And when the people that didn't take it, he was just like, oh, okay. It kept it pushing because, he knew the worth of what he was giving out. And the moral of his story was like, when you have that confidence in yourself and what you're giving out, it don't matter who reject you because you know what they missing out on. You know what I mean? He's giving out this ounce of gold that's worth, you know.
And I feel like you learned that on a vacation.
Oh
Like
yeah,
on some you know what I'm saying, getting out of that introvert bag is like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, chop it up. If they ain't rocking with me, they ain't rocking with me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's true.
I know who I am. I'm Steve. I'm that guy.
For real. You know what I mean? I know everything I got going on. I know what I got to offer. I know my mindset. Excuse me. I know my mindset. I know, what I'm saying? I got something going for myself. I know, you know, I, I'm the exception in most cases. And I ain't trying to toot my own horn and anything like that, but I am. You know what I mean? Like I know my worth. I know what I have to offer. So like if I do get rejected,
That's a good song, man. Know yourself.
yeah, like all right, I ain't mad at you for rejecting me or anything. I just, I
No,
ain't.
I would never get mad. I would never get mad. Only,
Mm-mm.
I mean, I wouldn't. Mad is like it's a that's a different word for me. It's an overstatement. Only like it's only a select few of people that have seen me actually mad in my lifetime. Like
Yeah.
you was one, but like
Yeah.
it's not a lot of people that actually seen
That shit
the
was funny.
actual mad. Like
That shit was kind of funny.
when I get, you know what I'm saying, that's different. I'm like the Hulk when I'm mad. I'm like,
So he be like, come
but
on, bitch. I was
I
like,
said I
damn.
don't. There's not a
I was
lot of
like, damn,
people
that's
that
that
seen
nigga.
me
I was like, this
mad
nigga
before.
Morgan, man.
I'm real
That was the first time I
subtle
actually
guy.
seen you mad.
That's the only time. I might get frustrated or anything,
Not the
but
only time. Not the only time.
mad, mad,
Not the only time. The first time. Not the only time.
frustrated.
I
I
think
ain't got frustrated
twice I've seen you
on the
actually
ship.
mad. Not on the ship, but off the ship because of things that happen on the ship. But um the beach that one time I seen you kind of upset, man.
Nah, I wasn't. I was frustrated and disappointed, and you know what I'm saying, all that.
You
Mad,
definitely
bro.
wasn't Steve. You definitely wasn't Stephen Morgan at that point in time. I
Mad,
tell
bro.
you.
When I'm mad, bro, it's different. Like you see, I had to kick that thing. Like
Yeah.
I gotta touch something. Something getting touched if I'm mad. But
How many times have you seen me mad? Like really mad?
I don't
Probably a few
know.
times, huh?
I didn't heard you, man. You know, hit me
Yeah.
up like, yeah, when you was going through some stuff, putting a couple
Yeah.
holes in the wall type shit.
Oh,
But that was
yeah.
different time, man. Why we get on that?
Man, you got on that.
Nah, man, we was talking about knowing yourself, and then I don't know, we branched all the way out there.
I don't even know how we got on that.
No,
Yeah,
I was
whatever.
just like, no, we got on that because I was just like I wouldn't get mad. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
things
yeah.
wouldn't get mad. Like I was like, the only thing would frustrate me if it's like extra. You know what I'm saying? If like I'm
Yeah.
trying to
True.
chop it up,
Same. It
trying to get
has to
your
be
number.
extra.
You doing the most, you like, boy, da, 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 da. I mean, I ain't gonna get mad at you. I might get a little.
Yeah, I wouldn't get mad.
I
I'd just
might
be
be
like,
like, ugh. Like,
I'd be completely disgusted. I'd
I'll
be
be like,
disappointed in myself for going up there.
yeah. That's when you realize, like, oh, I dodged a bullet. Like, ugh,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
disgusts
you
me. Like, why are you
nasty.
acting like this? This is how you
Yeah.
act. You doing this in
Yep.
public? Oh, you think it's cute? Oh, you think it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be? Oh, you think this cool? You getting brownie points from who? Them
Oh man.
friends? Your little
Yeah.
your little busted friends? Like,
Right.
all
Yeah.
right,
But that
cool.
just
Man,
goes
do
to
your
say,
thing, cause I guarantee you, I catch your friends on a different angle on some one-on-one. I probably get them, and then you're gonna be looking crazy. So
uh-huh.
stop
Yeah,
playing with me.
but fellas and my ladies, just hey, if ain't nobody rocking with you in your worth, I'm talking. I ain't talking about just knowing your worth and you think you know your worth, and that's not truly your worth. Like some people be saying it, like, oh, I know my
Hey,
worth.
hey, Kevin Samuels used to be on it. He said, "Man, don't." Hey, it wasn't only women. He was on dudes' ass.
He was on dudes too. Yeah, yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
And for those that don't like Kevin Samuels because they think he was a woman hater, he wasn't a woman hater. Like I don't know why the women. Well, I know why,
The
but
clips,
the clips of the women of him talking about the women was the only ones that was popular
bro.
because
What
people.
spreads more? What spreads faster? Negativity. Look at Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
All that shit that
yeah.
was out there before
Mm-hmm.
about everybody was ready to cancel him. Da 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 da. Boom boom boom.
Because
When it comes
negativity is
out,
entertaining.
when it flipped, and it turns out that she was the one that was tripping. She's the aggressive. Like, that stuff is dead. Like, it died. It's like
Yeah, now nobody.
it's
It,
not
it
as
wasn't.
up
It
as
wasn't
much
up
as
there.
that stuff, the negativity
Or
he was getting.
or the Olympic racer. What's her name? Shakira. What's her name?
Yeah, that's her name. Shakira.
Shikari.
She cold.
Shikari. She cold. That's what. Yeah. Like
She
all
beat
the
Debo
stuff,
ass. She cold.
all that stuff, all the negativity spread widespread on her name, but she just recently beat one of the fastest women in the world,
Bro, she been
and don't
winning
nobody know
races.
about it.
She been having an incredible run right now, and a
Right.
good run, a great year, and it's not buzzing like it was when
And
she
she's
lost.
still wearing her nails, too, her long nails, looking
I
all
don't know.
nice
I
and
don't know
stuff.
what it is. I don't know if it's people and the way their life is going at the moment, so it feels better when they see somebody else doing worse. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is about it, like, to where they just thrive off negativity. Like the video that was said, I thrive off negativity. That's I don't
I
know.
remember that video. They
This
was
is
I
what the
thrive
world
off
is.
of. He was proud of that.
I thrive off negativity. Like, I
Proud of
mean,
that, man.
at least he was honest. At least like you said, the topic we just know yourself. At least he knew.
Yeah, he did know himself though. He did know himself, man. Hey, look, man, negativity will bring me down. Like I'm a positive person. I have to have those around me that's positive. You can't
Like
come around me negative.
like we were saying at the our first topic, man. Like, getting with people that was negative, like being in a relationship. That, nah, man. I
Yeah, I
know,
can't
I
do
know.
it.
Will and Jada, they their relationship is I guess you could say unorthodox. We don't really know. I'm we on the outside looking in. I always say we don't really know what they got going on, what it is, but it's a
I
little
think
different.
Hollywood is
But
just Holly weird.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird. Everybody
But
weird in that motherfucker.
I would never forget the statement that he said. He's like, "My job, it is not my job to make her happy." He said,
Yeah.
she should be able to make herself happy, and I should be able to make myself happy, and we come together as happy people. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And then it blossoms.
Because you gotta
Because
think
it
about it
is
like,
impossible to try to make somebody else happy if they can't even make themselves happy.
right, because you
Because
gotta
it's
think
only
about
gonna
it
be
like
temporary.
if you put that job on somebody to make you happy, the moment they don't make you happy, you're gonna resent them because they ain't making you happy. The moment they can't make you happy, you're gonna resent them, and that's not fair to them. Like
Or
you
the
know,
moment they gone, out of sight, out of mind.
you're gonna be, oh man, you gonna it's
Oh man, I didn't seen it. I done been through it. I didn't seen it. Like, on some other side. Like, I'm in your presence. You happy, you smiley, you go look at her. And the moment I'm gone, it's like, oh. Yeah, I still need that though.
And you take it out on that person because
They not there
you
to
feel
give it
like
to
you
you,
need them to make you happy. And what you realize is the one, they not even making you happy. They just distracting you from the fact that you're not happy.
and you can't make yourself happy.
But I got my kids back, so you see me turning around. It's because they probably doing something. Like one of them at the
Man,
door right now.
everybody ain't watching.
They
We
at the
got
door right
listeners.
now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But we got, yeah, we got more listeners than watchers. Which one? Which one you think we got more watchers than listeners?
I don't know. Only time
Some
will
people like
tell.
to see that face expression. Some people like to see that facial expression when we talk. I do. I like to. That's why I be,
Yeah. Yeah.
always
So
watching.
for the listeners out there, we got YouTube. We got YouTube. And for the YouTube watchers out there, if you just want to get in your car, we on Apple Podcasts, we on Amazon, Spotify. Just hit,
All streaming platforms.
yeah, just
Yeah.
check it out, Just push
Mm-hmm.
play. We'll take it. We like it.
Damn.
But
Hey, I had 3 of these, and these. This not. This is my third one.
man, watch out with that weak stuff.
It
But
ain't
let's
weak.
go ahead, wrap this joint up, and yeah, we
You trying to wrap it up? I think we can do another segment.
yeah, we gotta wrap it up, man. We can't have no 2-hour episode, man.
Why not?
Because nobody gonna listen to no 2 hour. But
Hey
for
man,
anybody if y'all still listening, let us know. If it's too long or not, would y'all prefer an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours? Or y'all just don't care because it's just good. Y'all like listening to the voice.
yeah, just let us know. Let's let us know because we kind of. I feel like we can keep going right now.
Yeah.
It's probably because I'm feeling this drink
Yeah,
too.
and yeah, maybe that's what it is. And yeah, and I told him not to put the drink on cam because they ain't
I
nobody,
didn't.
they
I
ain't no
didn't.
sponsor. And if
I
y'all see
didn't.
me pouring a drink of like over the top like this, is because we ain't sponsoring them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like they drink,
I
but
definitely
I
didn't.
ain't sponsoring nobody for free. You feel?
Yeah.
And if yeah, I would just appreciate it. Y'all just keep on listening, Well,
Yeah. You know what we did? What we never say, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. Like I be seeing so many people view it, but not a lot of people like.
oh, like, hey, we have a Facebook page. We also have an Instagram page. We just not started frequently post, and we would get one of my videos from a while back
2.2K.
when we was the Culture Book Club. We got 2,000 likes, 2,000 no 2,000 likes,
No, no
2,000
likes.
viewers,
Views.
2,200 views, and like 7 likes, 8 likes. And we were just talking about that, like, well, why do people? It's just so weird. And sometimes
Yeah.
it even be your own people.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
even
But
like your
just
shit.
just
Like,
just hit
but
the
it's
like,
just weird.
man. Put us in the algorithm, make us spread out for other people to hear the content. We ain't talking about nothing negative all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think anything we ever really talk about is negative.
But yeah.
Um,
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for watching. We're gonna be dropping more
more
frequent
frequently.
episodes. We're gonna be doing this. That's why I'm trying to tell him for it not to be too long. Because we're gonna be dropping more frequently. We not running out of content, but
Tune in, man. Tap in.
tap
Tap
in.
in. Tap
We here to
in.
stay. We here to stay this time.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right, we out here, man. Much love.
Peace.